Hello everyone and welcome back to A Bit Tactical, where today I'm going to be going over the Firefight ploys for the Tempestus Aquilons. Just like with all my other guide videos, at the end is going to be the rules read portion where I just simply explain how to actually use these ploys, but I like to get right into the guide so that everybody who already knows can get right to the strategies, the tips, the tricks, all that to hopefully better their game. So, enough with the yapping and let's get right into it.
Oh, brother.
So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
Alright, so let's just get two ploys out of the way that don't really matter. Hot Drop and Progenia. Hot Drop, re-rolling everything is always really good. I don't need to explain that to you. Progenia. The two ploys that I want to talk about are Adjust Coordinates and Tempestus Exemplars, right? The free mission actions and the 5-inch movement, basically, from your drop marker, as opposed to the 3 inches with your everyday troopers, your gunners and stuff like that, and your specialists, and then the 4 inches from your troopers. Now you can do 5 inches, but you can't do anything else other than a mission action, right? You can't dash, you can't shoot, you can't fight. The only thing you can do is a mission action. So, because of that, though, there's a few things that I think you guys should consider with these two ploys together. Number one is that you have easy access to your opponent's home objective. Remember, it's within 5 inches, not wholly within, which is actually quite a bit of movement, especially in Turning Point 2 with your drop marker being as far up to the board as possible, right? In those cases, you really could be right up on your opponent's home objective, especially on a lot of maps where they're closer to the center line. On those maps, you can definitely get it and even get into a really good position if you wanted to. Now, I'm saying all that to say is that if you combine these two, you get a free mission action and you get the 5-inch movement. You can capture an objective, also creating a situation for your opponent. They now have somebody on their back line, in their objective, preventing them from scoring points, and they're just there. And they're obscured, because you're dropping, right? So if you're obscured, do you actually have a decent chance of living through a lot of shooting attacks? Not a lot, like 3 will probably definitely kill you. You'd have to get lucky. But 1? There's a good chance you survive it. 2 even, there's a good chance you survive it. So, you've now created a really big situation for your opponent, and it's something that they have to deal with. They can't just leave you there because you're a potentially dangerous model. If you're a mounted gun, you're a dangerous model. I wouldn't suggest you do it with your mounted gun, but that's just an example. And then I think as well of Drop and Secure combined with Adjust Coordinates and Tempestus Exemplars, you've now got a situation where even if somebody is on their home objective, you can still take it from them, right? Because now you have a model that counts as 3 APL for the purposes of control, and you got the movement to get there pretty handy. All of it basically coming together to me to create a very flexible team. So yes, you have a very offensive team because of your faction ability, which allows you to drop and kill people. But now you've actually got 3 ploys that seem to be completely dedicated to capturing objectives. So because of that, I really do think that with the Aquilons, you have to choose what you're going for. If you're going for kills, then go with the kill ploys. If you're going for objective, go for the objective ploys. Not every team has that flexibility with their ploys. Usually their ploys all go in one direction, which is fine. But with the Aquilons, you do have that flexibility. But that does mean that because it's such a CP-hungry team, that you really do have to choose, and you have to stick with that choice, right? If you're going for killing, go for killing. If you're going to go for the objectives, go all out for the objectives. Now, personally, even though I do like this idea, right? The 3 CP, I'm going to capture your home objective no matter what idea. As cool as it sounds, I would recommend not doing it. It's probably just better to go with the kills and then try to get the tack up with Tempestus Exemplars as a free mission action. That's probably the better course of action. But it is there. You do have the option to go there, and Kill Team is such a unique game in that it's not always going to be the case that killing is going to be your best option. Maybe you can't kill your opponent, right? Maybe it's too hard to kill them. Maybe you do have to play sneaky and do things that are out of the box so that you can get some points, so that you can secure the victory, right? Even if it's by 1 point, even if it's only because you denied them one crit op point and you only win by 1. Remember, it
don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
All right, everyone. That's it for the guide portion of this video. Don't forget, guide people, I do like you more than I like the other people. You're better in almost every way. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time, possibly. Well, this is one thing I will say is this is the end of like the first portion of the guide. I don't know why in my mind it does split between the ploys and the equipment and team build and the faction rule and then the operatives. I feel like the operatives are their own thing. I'm going to try to do 2 operatives per video unless the single operative is like, unless I have like a specific thing for that operative that I really want to flesh out and explain. The Tempester, for example. The Tempester might have something like that. But other than that, it's the end. Subscribe. You're better than other people. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright, let's start out with Hot Drop. Use this Firefight ploy after rolling your attack dice for a friendly Tempestus Aquilon operative that either landed or dropped from vantage terrain at least 2 inches higher than the kill zone floor during this activation. If the target is within 6 inches of it, you can reroll any of your attack dice. So just reroll a bunch of stuff. Really good. Moving on to adjust coordinates, use this Firefight ploy when a friendly Tempestus Aquilon operative lands. You can set it up within 5 inches of one of your drop markers, measuring horizontal distance only, taking precedence over the normal distance requirement. It cannot perform the dash, shoot, or fight actions during this turning point. Basically, you're just going to be doing mission actions with this, or you could also throw a stun grenade or a smoke grenade because those aren't shoot actions. So, take note of that. Next up is Tempestus Exemplars. Use this Firefight ploy during a friendly Tempestus Aquilon operative's activation, excluding the servo sentry and any operative that has an APL stat higher than 2. During that activation, it can perform the pickup marker, place marker, or a mission action for 1 less AP. So this is really good. You're probably going to be using this every single time you play the game. It's going to help you capture objective points. It's also going to really help you with your tac op, especially if you take plant beacons. Then, of course, moving on to Progena, use this Firefight ploy when a friendly Tempestus Aquilon operative, excluding the servo sentry, is activated. It regains up to 2d3 lost wounds, and during that activation, you can ignore any changes to its APL stat. So this is really good. If for those of you who do not know what a 2d3 means, a d3 is a d6, right? Except that when you roll the dice, if you roll a 1 or a 2, it counts as 1. If you roll a 3 or a 4, it counts as 2. And if you roll a 5 or a 6, it counts as 3. So if you roll 2d6 and you get 2 5s, then you're going to get 6 health back from that. Okay? Alright, Rules Read people, you guys are the best. Okay, I like you better than the other dudes. Definitely don't watch the first outro. Anyways, yeah. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys. Okay, maybe watch the second outro because I did go on a bit of a spiel about the guide going forward. But only listen to half of it. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.
What can I say? It was a hell of a night.